Hello, welcome to my channel, Lisa Hutchison LMHC. This is where I love to mix my psychological expertise and my spiritual channeling abilities. Today I'm here to talk to you about the full moon eclipse in Pisces. This will occur September 7th, 2:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So welcome to your next eclipse story. Eclipses come in pairs. So we are going to be labeling this video 1 of 2 and the next video 2 of 2. So you want to listen to both videos to get your complete eclipse story. Each eclipse, get my eclipse card out here. This is the full moon eclipse. Woo! We're dropping cards already. Full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. All right. So each set of eclipse brings up sudden shifts of karmic change, and it can feel unsettling to some. But remember, the shakeup is for your highest and best good. Full moons are a time to surrender and release. So this eclipse, the full moon eclipse, is going to be about letting go of a situation, a relationship. Something's going to come to an end, and that's okay because it is meant to happen. So it's just a time to let go and release. This can also be the releasing of a dream or an opportunity. Pisces is the sign of the dual fish, which is here on the card, and is a water sign. So areas that will be affected in your life by this eclipse can be spiritual matters, your dreams or goals. This card says balance, spirituality, and practicality. So this will really be a time to face and drop your illusions, follow your intuition, and especially avoid substance abuse and misuse, because you can be sensitive to that during Pisces energies, and especially during this eclipse. You will be feeling your emotions very deeply, and it's a good time to do some healing. Meditation is favored. So let's pick some cards and see what we can do to help support our energies during this full moon eclipse in Pisces. This reading may resonate with you a little more if you have a moon, sun, or rising in Virgo or Pisces. But as empaths, we're all affected because we are sensitive to energetic shifts and changes. All right, first let's look at what we can surrender, because full moons are about surrendering and releasing. Okay. Surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thanks for sharing and focus on a positive affirmation. So in order to surrender our negative thoughts, we have to become aware of them. So it's important to slow down and listen. Listen to what you say to yourself. How are you talking to yourself? Are you talking to yourself as a friend would, or as a bully? So it's time to really look at your thinking and then release the negative thoughts. Question them. Is this true? That's another good way to let go of negative thinking. You're also going to want to surrender comparisons with other people during this time. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strength, attractiveness, and power. So if you find yourself maybe feeling envious or jealous of another person's apparent success, because we really don't know what's going on in other people's lives, bring the focus back to yourself. Think about what you've accomplished so far this year. What are you doing well? And that can help you refocus. All right, let's look at empowerment. How can we empower ourselves during this full moon eclipse, Pisces? So we're going to get shaken up a little bit and have something ending. So we do want to know how we can support ourselves. All right, we got these two cards. Release other people's emotions. Interesting. Okay. Ask yourself, is this emotion mine? This is like what empaths do. They can absorb other people's emotions and become confused. So you really want to be clear on what you're feeling and what other people are feeling. And if you're absorbing other people's energies, find a way to release that, whether it's through deep breathing, whether it's through visualization. Perhaps you could do some journal writing. These are all great ways to identify and release. All right, and experience the passion of fire. Reignite your life force by gazing into a fire, recharge in the sunlight, light a candle, allow fire to spark your vision and vitality. So this is interesting because this is about our passions and what we're good at. And so we want to stop comparing ourselves to other people and really focus on what we do well, what brings us to life. It doesn't matter what other people are doing, it's what we want, what our heart is telling us. We need to listen to that. Okay, let's pick a card from a Von Oswald deck. I like these cards. We can, we'll get a word that we can focus on, a theme for this full moon eclipse in Pisces. You may want to write about this theme. Let's see what comes up for us today. Okay, social life. Okay, interesting. So the key words are passion. Again, we got passion twice in this reading. Vitality, talent, intimacy. Leisure and pleasure are essential to my wellness. So make sure you have some fun during this full moon eclipse because it could be a little heavy for us here, it seems. Plan a social night out and enjoy yourself. Expand your circle of friends today. So write about your social life. Are you happy with your social life? Are you happy with your friends? Is there changes you want to make? Do you want to connect with other groups, other people? Start to think about your goals in that sense. And what's blocking you to your social life, to having the social life you want? What blocks you from that? Is it your own insecurity? Is it time management? Think about all the ways you want to change in that area. All right, let's also pick one card from Mermaids and Dolphins because Pisces is a water sign, and I love this deck for my water sign folks. It really resonates. So how can we best support ourselves during this full moon eclipse in Pisces? Yes, your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly. So trust your intuition. Really connect with your intuition during this time. You may have some confusion because you're picking up other people's emotions or comparing yourself to others or your negative thinking, but really focus on your intuition, your heart. What is calling to you and how do you want to keep your social life the same, maybe increase it, maybe spend more time by yourself. Think about that also in regards to this full moon eclipse energy. So thank you so much for tuning in today. If this video has resonated with you, give it a thumbs up down below. And I appreciate your comments and your shares. And until the next time, make sure you listen to the next video because it will be the new moon eclipse, and that will be the second part of this story. This is just the first half of the story. All right, so until the next time, take as good care of yourself as you do others.